Fred.
Good morning, Michelle. How are you?
I'm doing well, Fred. How are you today?
Oh, I'm very blessed. I am so grateful that you have come out today, you and Alice, and that you're going to actually begin the process of helping me to rebuild my credit. I first met you at a church business gathering just a few days ago, and I was very impressed by what I heard. And I see from the information that you gave me, the name of your company is called Abundant Provisions LLC. And so what I'd like for you to do at this point is just take a moment and just tell the viewing audience what Abundant Provisions LLC is all about, perhaps how you acquired this vision, and just kind of detail the services that your company provides.
Okay, I'd be glad to share that with you. For years, I was a registered nurse for more than 24 years. And at some point in my life, a few years ago, I ended up owing a lot of debt myself. I had bad credit, and I often joke and say I couldn't get a lollipop on an IOU. However, in the process of praying and asking the Lord how to get out of that debt, I began to deal with creditors according to the law and addressing my credit issues. And mind you, it took me about a year, because with $325,000 worth of debt, sometimes it was a staggering figure for me at that time. At any rate, as the Lord began to minister to me and show me that you can effectively work with your creditors and you can come out of debt, I did that myself, and through the help of the Lord. And then I was working in the hospital and in a rehab, and I began to help certain individuals on a part-time basis, just kind of helping them get out. And then it became a part-time business. And recently, and that was in 2008 when I started helping other people. And recently in 2011, the Lord had given me to come off my job, because He says that we are not to be the servant to the lender. We are to be the head and not the tail, and the lenders are not the borrowers. So that convicted me tremendously and had a great impact on the principles that I apply when working with my customers. We talk about a financial plan that's already established according to biblical principles. We talk about tithes and offering, but we also deal with how to manage your household budget. We deal with how to, dealing with your credit cards and your loans, having proportionate or the right ratio of credit, and what types of credits that one should endeavor to maintain. We talk about interest and timely payments, as well as making sure that you pay yourself, saving some money for yourself, having enough emergency funds put it away. It has often been said that we need 6 months of emergency funds, because things just happen. That's life. And so when we do that, we're not caught so much off guard. And in addition, we also deal with encouraging our clients to invest, do some type of investment for long term, for old age, because we're not going to be here forever. We need to know that we're not going to be able to work forever. Most people do retire, and when they do, that it's not enough to have just Social Security. We need other income. So we encourage people to do investments. We talk about cash advances, monitoring your credit reports, and just making sure you don't dodge your creditors, but you speak with them, keep open line of communication, try to come to terms and agreements that both of you can live with, and then proceed from there. We do offer workshops, and we offer those workshops in every realm or environment possible. They're very inexpensive compared to other companies. We offer one-on-one consultations, sitting down with a person, reviewing their credit report with them, telling them what we can do, what we cannot do. We don't lie and tell you that we can get something erased and then it shows back up a couple months or a month later. We deal with correcting what is wrong and then going from that point on. Because we're built on, our company is built on biblical principles, we do one can ensure to have ethical services that will indeed be proven to be honest and to be to be trustworthy for our clients. And so we're very grateful for the work we do. We service everyone from the 18-year-old up to the 100-year-old. So, and for our other clients, many of our clients, we go over and beyond. I have some senior clients, which you should hear from soon. We go out to their homes, we help them, and we talk with them. And there are several other services that we offer along this line, but they can go to our website to find that out at www.abundantprovisions.com. There's a whole array of services that we provide to help people to remain financially stable and to aid them in getting those credit scores up so that they can be credit worthy. And there's other services that we offer that people just need on a daily basis, and they look for someone who they can trust, who they feel will be open and honest with them, who will care about them as an individual and give them personalized services. And we at Abundant Provisions, that is what we offer. We offer that type of personal touch to our services. And again, they can go to the website at www.abundantprovisions.com. Okay.
Well, I am very impressed with everything that you have just conveyed and shared. And as I look at your bio, I see that your company, these workshops, they actually offer at least 19 different services under one umbrella. I see things like what do you do about tithing? What do you do about credit cards? What do you do about loans, about co-signing for someone? How do you implement systematic savings, emergency funds? I mean, the list just goes on and on. And especially today, I'm looking at one that says cash advances. Having someone to really help you understand the wisdom about even getting into something like this. Why would you do it, and why certainly do you not want to do it? That is so important, because so many of us operate on impulse decision-making processes. And so it is very apparent that your workshops and your guidance is going to help a lot of people in these very critical areas. And I also see that you have invited one of your clients that you have helped to repair her credit and to help her come out of debt. And so we want to take a few minutes and get some feedback, get some testimony from Alice, and ask Alice exactly how she has experienced the benefit of your services. So Alice, can you please tell us exactly what this whole situation has done for you?
Oh, yes. Good morning, Frank. I'm glad to be here to share my testimony, how Provisions has helped me in cleaning up my credit. 6 years ago, I had a very bad stroke. I had built a house. I was pretty much financially able to do anything, and I had the stroke, and I lost my house and car and everything, and my credit went bad. It went belly up. And so the Lord says that He will restore everything that the locusts and the cankerworm has taken from us. So I'm standing on His word, and He sent Marshall Donald to me, and she has helped me clean up my credit, and we're still cleaning it up.
People will shy away from, including yours truly, because I just don't want to look at that nightmare, so I just kind of sweep it under the rug. But you mean to tell me that you stepped out on faith and you partnered with Michelle, let her bring up your credit history and begin the process of restoration, and you mean to tell me that one of these companies has actually just wiped the slate clean?
Yes.
Wow, that is incredible. So I guess what you're saying is that for many people who are so fearful, who are so uncertain, and who are so hesitant to make this first initial step, that you can actually find yourself in a place where these type of debts, once you begin to face them instead of running away from them, they can begin to resolve themselves even as you are endeavoring to bring them into balance. That is incredible.
And Fred, may I say something to that extent? I want to say also that in her particular case, they didn't have time or the manpower to do all the investigation. They actually sent us a letter, because one of the things we insist at Abundant Provisions is that whatever they agree on, they send it to us in writing. And they sent her that letter saying that, you know, in essence, that it was probably an error, or they just didn't want to deal with it. So she was totally relieved of that particular debt. And in addition, she had some multiple inquiries on there. And when I challenged the company, they said, oh, and they erased 13 entries. Is that correct, Al?
Yes.
13 entries. They erased them because they had taken that loan or that debt and they had passed it from one credit company to another credit collection company to another credit collection, and all of them were on there, which was an inaccurate reflection of her financial credibility. And so they had to remove them, and God knows that was just a blessing.
Wow. So you're really shedding a lot of light on just the whole credit debt situation that many of us are facing. And apparently it's almost a best kept secret that if we would just begin to face this problem head on, especially with someone who has such focus and direction and ethics about what they're doing, that you can actually come out from under this and begin to actually see the light at the end of the tunnel in a very short period of time. And so I think it bears stating that this is not a overnight or instantaneous type of situation, but it is progressive. If you start at the beginning and you keep moving in the direction of resolvement, you are proving that you can have your credit repaired. You can have these debts resolved. And this is just phenomenal for me to hear, because this is giving me all kind of confidence in me just facing maybe some of the credit issues that I have. And I hope that who's ever able to hear and see this presentation, that they are now also beginning to feel a sense of confidence and a sense of certainty that if they do give you a call and they do decide, hey, I want to repair my credit, I want to get this issue resolved because I need to be able to live my life the way that God has predestined me to live it and not be under the yoke, under the bondage of all this debt that is so resolvable according to what I've just heard today. And so, Alice, is there anything else that you'd like to add about how this experience has helped you?
I just want to say that when you do decide to let Marshall handle your credit, be patient, because it is a process and it's not going to happen overnight. And just have faith in her and have faith in God, and it will. You'll be glad. The results will come up to your expectations.
Well, I certainly appreciate your testimony, your confirmation, your witness, and we're actually going to talk to one more of your clients who has utilized your service, Marcel, and we can't wait to hear how his results have been. So if you could just tell the viewing audience how they can get in contact with you, and perhaps even also provide your email address, then we will now move to go and talk to one of your remaining clients and see how he feels about the services that you have provided him.
Yes, Fred, I'd be glad to. Again, please contact us. We're here and we're waiting to help you. You can contact us at www.abundantprovisions.com, and our email address is info at abundantprovisions.com. If you log on to our website, there is a section for you to write us. And if you don't have access, then you can always call us, okay? Or if you need to call us, you can reach us at 832-233-4472. Again, that is 832-233-4472. Or you can feel free to write us. We are located in Spring, Texas. Our P.O. Box is P.O. Box 3331, Spring, Texas 77383-3331. Again, we are here waiting for a call from you, or waiting for you to contact us so that we might serve you and show you that God can restore your finances and He can make you financially sound so that your credit will be what you need in order to obtain the things that you desire to have in life.
Well, we thank you very much, Marshall, and we are going to talk to one more client, and I really, really appreciate the time that you have taken to tell many people how they can get started today in restoring and resolving their credit issues. So we thank you so much, and we will be talking to you again very soon.
Okay, thank you, Fred.
All right, God bless.